Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading on a message from your higher self. So this is intended to be for the present moment whenever you see this video, what your higher self wants to say to you right now. So we have 4 piles, 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and take a minute here, take a deep breath, say a prayer. You can pause the video if you need to and pick a pile and we'll get started. Welcome pile 1 to your reading. So we'll get started with the Archetypes card first. So you have the Pilgrim. So this is a card about a lot of things. You can tell just by the imagery almost that there's a lot going on. Perhaps some of you are kind of like on a cusp of a rebirth from the dark to the light here. There could be a change of something. You could be like moving to a new place. You could be in the process of like a major life transformation where perhaps you're kind of it could be a career shift, it could be a shift in a relationship, a breakaway from a certain expectation. It could be a lot of things. I feel that this pile, you are seekers. You are constantly seeking truth, the ultimate truth, and you guys are like really open-minded, kind of social butterflies almost. You just, whether it's by choice or by life itself, I feel that, you've taken a lot of journeys, and at this time, perhaps you are seeking more, seeking to kind of blaze your own path, seeking your own truth, what is authentic to you. And I feel that you are so close to finding it, and your higher self is here to kind of encourage you on this path. So let's see what more comes up. You also have 2 X's here. It's number 20, but whenever I see a double, I'm thinking twin numbers. So 1010 is how I'm reading this. And I feel that with that, there's a cycle closing and a cycle opening, which is kind of like a major transformation for you. Even if it's not external in your life, I feel that internally you're going through a really big shift right now. So let's see what else comes up. Ooh, Soul Radiance with Phoenix Rising and Power over Difficulty, reclaiming your power. Yeah, I feel like with this group, there's a part of you that is wanting to kind of just be authentically you. Even if you're not trying to break away from anything, you just want to be at peace wherever you are. I feel like automatically with this group, you may enjoy travel, or you may have traveled a lot in your life. You may have kind of been a nomad. There's a lot you've experienced, but you're still trying to find that authenticity within you, and you just want to be yourself without other people's expectations, other people's kind of their beliefs projected onto you. You want to be you, and that's what your struggle is. Your challenge is to reclaim your own power. Not challenge, I take that back. It's more of like your life path. It's something that your soul has chosen to do. So this is what you want. You want to own your own power. You want to know who you are, and you just want to be that person. Just be free, being yourself, being authentic. So let's see what else comes up. You have Zigzag Spider with Everything is Connected, Honor Lineage, and the Asian Elephant is here. So with this, seeing kind of how the picture here is coming together, I feel that maybe some of you want to leave your mark. This is about legacy. This is about taking your power here, but also and by doing that, kind of freeing your ancestors as well, empowering your ancestors, letting them know that you have made it, you have succeeded. There's so much power here, and I feel like you're empowering yourself, and it takes so much passion and courage and the drive within you to kind of overcome this. You could be kind of separated from your homelands. Perhaps in the country that you are residing right now, you are an immigrant, or you're far from your homeland, I feel. And there's a part of you that is wanting to connect deeper to your homeland, your lineage, your family, your culture, where you come from, and kind of honoring that. And if that has been an issue for you in the past, you are overcoming that now. And your higher self wants you to know that you will overcome this. You will make peace with who you are, with your ancestors, with your lineage, and you will be at peace. You will shine the light within you that has been passed down through your family. And with this card especially, everything is connected. Kind of, I'm seeing no matter where you go, your ancestors are with you. And your culture, your inheritance, your legacy is always a part of you, and you can kind of take what you have and build it into something more beautiful as well. This is a really interesting pile. I want to pull some tarot before I come to the rest of your oracle cards, just to see what more comes up here. You're on a journey for sure to kind of maybe reconcile something with your family, with your culture. I feel that perhaps it's just to take a deeper look at who you are and where you come from. And that's what you're truly seeking. Rather than have somebody else tell you who you are, you just want to know for yourself, and you want to be proud of that. You want to be at peace with that, and you want to be happy with that. Ooh, so let's see what more comes up. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Four of Wands. Yeah, so there's definitely an energy of seeking here. I feel that you have some information about, your family, your ancestry, and particularly it's about gifts and skills you have inherited. It could relate to just inheritance, property inheritance as well, but I feel that you are looking for more than that, like who you are and where you get your skills from. Why are you the way you are? Maybe some of you honestly could also be adopted, and perhaps you're trying to find more about your family. Perhaps you want to learn more about your extended family, your lineage. So there's kind of a sense that, you had been seeking this for a long time, and you there's a sense that you felt different from your surroundings, from where you are. It could be that you're adopted. It could be that, you know, you're an immigrant, or you're in a country where you feel that this isn't me, I don't belong. I just don't understand why everybody else around me is so different from me. So there's this aspect of wanting to reconcile within yourself, wanting to understand where you truly belong, who your family is. This could also relate to your soul tribe, I feel. Your lineage, not just, you know, your DNA, your physical DNA, but beyond that, your soul guides, your soul tribe, like the legacy you want to leave and where you belong in this world. That's the question, that's like the theme of your reading that you've been seeking. And I feel like your higher self, you know, here is helping you with this process, and it wants to let you know that ultimately you will find it. With the Four of Wands here, this may be a journey, pile one. It may take some time for you to come into this full power of acceptance and kind of freedom within you, but you are on this journey, and your higher self is kind of guiding you, and you have other guides by her side as well, who will lead you to the answer. So if this is something that is kind of causing you stress, try your best to like distance yourself from that energy. It may feel stressful, it may feel sad, but you know, you can kind of acknowledge how you feel, but not give in to that emotion so much, because you will find answers. You will find ultimately what you are seeking, the belonging you are seeking, the acceptance you are seeking. So you will definitely find that, pile one. So let's see what more comes up for you. Finding sanctuary, valiant courage. This has open to your spiritual source and take action with passion. So yeah, I feel like this sort of summarized, you know, what I was trying to say for the past 10 minutes. You will find this. You will find the place that is yours, where you belong on this earth, where you are free to be yourself, where you will find that, you know, you can express who you are freely. You can just do what you want freely. You can be who you are and just be free as you are. And you will find this, whether it's, you know, this involves movement, perhaps you will be moving to different locations until you finally find this place. It may take you some time, but you will definitely find this authentic connection that you are seeking, this belonging that you are seeking. So be courageous, be hopeful, and know that, you know, even if you don't see it right now, your answers will come. So let's see what other cards you have. Wow, you have birds with freedom and birth with renewal. So with this pile one, with these two being your final cards, and I see the bird here, you know, being free, finally flying away, and it kind of has phoenix colors, which is what we saw here, and you have birds here as well. So this energy of liberation, of being free, of owning your space, of, you know, just being free and being yourself without fear, that is what you will find. And the timing on that is unclear, and I think depending on your particular journey, what you are seeking, it will be different, but know that you will find that. And that's not the end goal. It's kind of something you will come find, and then you will actually live in this phase of, you know, authenticity and freedom and kind of being able to express yourself freely, being able to do whatever you desire and manifest what you desire, you will find that pile one. Yeah, like with the Phoenix rising here, I feel that, you know, some of you have gone through some tough phases. The egg here cracking, the shell cracking, the journey has been really tough on you, but you know, you're learning your own strength, you're learning to have courage, and eventually you will find the freedom and authenticity and belonging that you are seeking. So this is really lovely, pile one. If you're going through a rough time right now, please have hope, please have faith, and know that the answers you seek will come to you. So that's all for you, pile one. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile two. So let's get started with your reading. We're gonna start with the archetype card. So you have the healer. So with this card, even though, you know, there's kind of a general expectation of who a healer is, you know, perhaps when you first see this word, the healer, you kind of think of, you know, someone who's like a Reiki healer, or someone who's like a channel, someone who's, you know, kind of in a very like mystical, spiritual tradition. But everybody is kind of innately a healer. And this, we may not look the same way. So say some person is an expert in Reiki healing. Another person could be a CEO of like a big company, and they're a healer because they're healing the environment that they are in. So we are healing one thing or another in our lifetime. It doesn't necessarily have to translate to something spiritual. And in this case, I feel that this is about your journey towards being a healer. And by that, it's just referring to someone who is empowered, someone who has so much wisdom within them, because they have transcended so much within themselves, in their past, in their life journey, and they have so much wisdom that they could impart to their surroundings, wherever that might be. Ultimately, that's what this card is referring to. Someone who has come to a stage in their life where they are empowered and at peace with themselves, are just able to kind of unconditionally impart their wisdom to others and to their surroundings. So, and it doesn't necessarily mean healing people. You could heal, you know, existing structures that need healing. You know, the earth needs healing, animals. This could refer to anything. So this is talking about your journey into becoming an empowered individual who can channel their inner wisdom kind of easily and effectively, and bring that energy into the world around them to create change. So let's see what other cards you have. You have clairvoyance, inspiration, interpretation, and trust. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. So some of you could indeed be clairvoyant. This also means, I feel, you know, even if this is a skill, this is a gift you don't identify with, you have the ability to draw inspiration around you. You know, with some people, they can see, you know, whether it's numbers or signs, or intuitively feel certain things in their presence, and they learn to kind of interpret that feeling, the message they are receiving from within, and take action depending on that message. And I feel like with you, no matter if you identify as a healer or even if you identify as spiritual or not, you have the capability to perceive information through beyond just words, or through beyond the tangible results that you are seeing. So pay attention to, kind of what you feel deep within you. Even if you don't see evidence of that, if there's something that deep within you, you feel is kind of the reason for why things are happening, or that there may just be a reason beyond what you see, pursue that. And with this card, I feel like you have angels around you, but you also have spirit guides and beings around you who are kind of encouraging you to pay attention to signs or feelings, or just intuitive nudges in your surroundings that may be showing you more than what you can see with your eyes. So pay attention to what you feel within you, and perhaps you need to see a healer to kind of interpret those messages. So you may want to consult your angels. You may want to meditate and kind of introspect and see what these messages are saying, or you may also want to consult a healer, because there's a lot coming through for you right now. So you have get creative and digest your past. So yeah, like on your journey to becoming a healer, these are kind of stepping stones. So I feel that you are coming into such a strong leadership position wherever you are in your life. So this involves a sense of creativity, where maybe you have to learn to think outside the box, or you have to be flexible and adaptable, and kind of maybe even be patient. You have to learn skills that you don't naturally have. You have to learn to be, what is needed at that moment, even if you feel that it's not you to be that way. And I'm not saying, in a negative sense, I'm talking about in a positive sense, where perhaps if you're the type that has always been kind of quiet and reserved, perhaps the position that you are in right now, or the journey that you are on, is asking you to kind of come out of that shell a little and learn to be more outgoing, more assertive. So it might be that the situation that you're in is kind of pushing you beyond what you have learned so far. And this is part of your journey, pile 2. And I feel that if you kind of surrender to it, it could actually be an enjoyable journey, a very empowering journey where you kind of push your own limits and you bloom. You go from being, someone in your shell, someone that just maybe was not outgoing, or maybe you didn't have a lot of, attention on you growing up or in your journey so far. And I feel that you're finally coming out where you're going to be in a position where you are seen, where you are looked up to. And I feel like you are also being called to act on that, like to step up, So I feel that that's the journey you're on right now, pile 2. So let's see what your tarot has to say. Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, the Moon, King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Yeah, for a lot of you, you are on a new chapter in your life that is calling for you to step up and own your power. And if so far in your life things were kind of quiet and you weren't really sure where you're headed, you weren't sure like what was meant for you, that is soon to change. Soon you're going to be asked to like step up to something, to take action, to go after something. And this is something you have desired, but perhaps something that you felt that you weren't ready for. This could be, you know, like a promotion for you. You're finally stepping into a leadership role where you are. It could be that things are finally lining up for you. So something that you've wanted to manifest for a long time, now it's like, okay, it's time now. You didn't think it was going to happen. So there was a part of you that sort of was reserved about it, but now it's like, it's here. So you're being pushed into like the stage, you know, where you were kind of waiting for your part. You weren't sure when you were supposed to get on the stage. And now it's like, hey, get on. It's your part now. So that's the energy I'm getting. And I feel that for some of you, all of a sudden you may experience, you know, fear, or like, you know, like a stage fright, or like something come up where it's like, oh my God, am I ready for this? Oh my God, like, can I handle this? And the answer is yes, you can handle this. So don't let that phase, like a small phase of, you know, stage fright, or like that pause where you feel like, oh my God, I'm not sure. Don't let that hold you back completely. I don't think you will, but don't be fazed by that. Don't feel like just because you feel fear at one particular moment, it doesn't mean your whole life is now changed. It's just a moment and it'll pass. So let it pass. Yeah, you guys are really called to a leadership role, I feel, with the King of Pentacles here. Something that involves success materially. You could have, you know, you could be having a better pay, depending on what your particular situation is. You will definitely be in the spotlight. More people will come to you. More people will look up to you. And this is something that may feel intimidating in the beginning, in the early phases of this change. But that's what these cards are asking you, you know, to get creative, to listen to your intuition and see what the signs are telling you. Learn to kind of see beyond just that initial feeling. So connect within your own power deeply. And I feel like in this stage, if you haven't yet been kind of thrust into this position of power, that is coming up, and this stage is helping you prepare for this next phase, where you're going to have a higher responsibility. You're going to have a higher sense of power and like duty, if you will. You know, you will there's a higher sense of responsibility in the next phase that you're in. And for some of you, that journey just involves releasing your fears, releasing what has held you back, so you can think with clarity, so you can act with clarity. And this will naturally happen. I feel like what you just have to do is pay attention to the situation that you're in currently and understand what it's trying to teach you. So you don't have to force this. You don't have to push this. If you feel called, do consult a healer. It could be anybody, whoever you're feeling called to at this moment. It could be a tarot reader. It could be a Reiki healer. Anybody that you feel will kind of help you understand what you are going through and help you process your emotions and your past. So let's see what other cards you have. You have Discovering Truth and Ascending the Mountain. Yeah, you stand in the light of truth and keep going forward. Yeah, so you're coming into a phase of so much like empowerment and responsibility and kind of a glow up, kind of you're shining your light finally. And don't let temporary fears or temporary just your mind kind of telling you, hey, I don't think you can do this, like, I don't know if you're ready for this. That sort of chatter from your mind, don't let that stop you, because listen deeper. Listen to what you truly desire, what you want, and learn to find creative ways to empower yourself, however that translates for you. It could be anything. It could be that you need a healer to kind of help you understand yourself. It could be that you need to get creative with better affirmations. You need to just learn to adapt to your surroundings and learn new skills, and be whatever is called to be the person that you are called to be at that time, and not be too attached to whether you are that person or not. You're just acting a role, so act that role for the time that is necessary and move forward. So let's see your final cards. You have North with Solitude and Bells with Deflection. I feel that, at this particular phase that you are seeing this video, you may be feeling like a pause. You may feel like, I'm not sure where my life is headed, what is going on, even though you kind of know intuitively that you're meant for bigger things and something is coming. You're meant to accomplish, there's something, you're meant to be someone, but you may feel a pause right now, and that's because there's protection for you. It's kind of like, when a seed has been planted, it needs the shade, it needs the cover, it needs the soil, it needs to be shielded. And kind of even, when you see those like trees that are just planted, they need like those cords. I don't know the term that is used, but they're wrapped up. They're like to help them stand up straight and to help them grow straight. So that's kind of what is happening right now. You're kind of there's assistance available to you, and the assistance will be there, but you may be kind of shielded, held back from things that aren't meant for you, so that you can actually nurture what is needed within you to grow into your own purpose. So those are your messages, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile 3, to your reading. So we'll get started with your Archetypes card first. You have the Kiss. So this is talking about something in its early stages, like the excitement, before things settle in, like that excitement before starting on a new journey, knowing that something amazing is coming, but you haven't quite seen it yet. You're still kind of, it's like, oh, do I dare dream about this? There's a curiosity, there's a sense of wanting to know more, of wanting more, and but the journey is still in its new phases. It's just started. I feel like this could be romantic. It could also be general, referring to something that's very near and dear to your heart, something that you've wanted to manifest, something that brings you this type of excitement and passion and true fulfillment. And you're just starting on this journey. For some, this could also be having hope after a very tough phase. Perhaps, you've experienced some setbacks, some failures, heartbreaks, betrayal, and finally, it's like there's something coming up. It could be just hope awakening within you, and it's like, can I trust this? So let's see what more comes up. You have grateful optimism. So the answer to that is yes, you can have hope. Know that there's tremendous joy in your future. So good things will come. And you have twin flames with soul partner and eternal connection. So if this is indeed a romantic feeling that you're having, wanting to experience this deep, true, fulfilling type of love, know that it is meant for you and it's coming. It's coming. So I feel that with some of you, if you recently met someone where you're wondering whether they are your soulmate, if there's a possibility that you can have a happy future with them, then the answer is yes. Your higher self wants you to know that you can be optimistic here. You can pursue this because there is possibility that this will be a very fulfilling connection. For those who haven't yet met a person, a soul partner say, and there's a part of you that has always wanted this, know that it is coming. It's possible. So let's see what more comes up. Discover your purpose. You are worthy. So yeah, I feel that with this earthworm coming here, what your higher self wants you to do is ground deeply. So know who you are, know what you want, know your purpose, and you don't have to have all the answers, but know who you are and what your worth is. Because if you're waiting for someone else to kind of show you who you are or kind of complete you or something like that, that could be toxic. That could not feel as fulfilling as when you truly know who you are and your worth. You refuse to compromise for anything less than your worth, and you know the type of partner that is necessary for you to accomplish your life purpose. When you kind of know these things for yourself, you will attract a partner that is actually meant for you. And it's not just attracting a partner, you will know, even when you attract multiple partners, knowing which one is right for you, because you will know where you are going in your journey and the type of person you want next to you as you go through this journey, and a person who will respect your worth, who will know your worth and kind of respect you for the person you know yourself to be. Even if you are not quite there yet, the person will support you on this journey. So you don't have to, not that you don't have to, don't ever put your worth, the sense of fulfillment, the sense of joy that you are wanting, don't put that in someone else's hands. Know for yourself what that is for you. Know that you are worthy, know that you are capable, and know what you want and where you want to go, what you want out of life. So let's pull some tarot and see what more comes up. Okay, so that card kind of jumped out, so we'll start from there. Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So with these cards here, I feel like the fulfillment that you are craving or seeking from a partner, just, you know, the bare minimum respect and support that is needed for you, you will have more than that. You will have more than just the bare minimum. So if someone doesn't meet you at that minimum level where they respect you, they acknowledge your dreams and your purpose, and they support you in being who you are and where you want to go, if you don't have that level of respect, that's not the person for you. So know that and trust in that you can let go of people who are not worthy of you, and the person that is your true partner is out there. And when they come into your life, you'll be ready for them and they will be ready for you too. So I feel like with this partner especially, sometimes we think that we have to do everything by ourselves, that unless we are completely at 100%, we don't deserve a partner. But that's not true. Someone can complement you, can support you, can be by your side and still help you without making you feel like you are less or something like that, you know? We all need that at times in our life. So we need help, we need support, we need community. We can't always just have all of our lives exactly where we need it to be, you know? So the right partner will give you that support without making you feel like you need to work for it, or that you need to, that you're kind of being needy by asking for that support. They will know how to be by your side. So some of you, I feel like, you know, even though you long for this true fulfillment, this partner, this possibility where you can actually be with a person and be independent and fulfilled by yourself and also be happy with the person, some of you may feel that that's too much to ask, and that's not true at all. That is not too much to ask. So don't let that stress you out. Like if you have to walk away from people because they cannot meet you where you are, good on you. Walk away from them. Don't let that stress you out. And I know how tough that process can be, but you're only hurting yourself by compromising for something that you know you deserve better. So that's what the cards essentially are saying. And I feel that individually, when you look at the cards, they're also telling you that fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, financial abundance and security, having the support that is needed, and also having the future, having the journey that you want out of life, all that is meant for you and is possible. And the journey towards this might be a little challenging, and you know, I feel like some of you have seen your share of heartbreaks, your you know, phases where you're not optimistic about your future, and that's okay. It's a phase, let it pass. If the desire within you to experience this harmonious relationship is there, then know that it's the path for the fulfillment of that desire is also there. So your higher self here wants you to know that this is possible for you, a fulfilling relationship where you are both equals, where you will feel nurtured and complete and also empowered and independent. That is there for you. And I feel that some of you have waited for this for a while, And with the Chariot here, I feel that the time is coming soon. You've had, the journey here has been chaotic, I know, and I feel like some of you may feel that I'm an amazing individual. I'm worthy. Why don't I have a partner? Some of you may feel that way, and that's because you're on a very unique journey. You're not just attracting any partner, you're attracting a high vibrational soulmate. Your paths are so beautifully entwined together, where you are both so you're both empowered individuals. So there's a lot here, pile 3, that is going on behind the scenes and going on within you as well. So you're coming into your power, and if you haven't met your partner, they are on their own journey as well, and they're coming into their power. So allow this to happen, and don't compromise, don't settle. Know that you are worthy of all that you seek. You are complete and accomplished on your own, and you also deserve a partner who will cherish you for that, who will recognize that, who will recognize the powerful individual, how knowledgeable you are, how beautiful you are. They will truly recognize that and make you feel that way. And I feel like you will, with this partner, you will see why they're your equal too. So let's see what more the cards have to say. Fogged in and cleansing water. So yeah, with these cards, I feel like, you're coming onto this journey. You are in this process of coming into being a very empowered individual. And this desire is deep within you. It's there. And whatever is kind of blocking you from this desire is now being cleansed away. So you may actually see, sometimes before this type of event happens, like we kind of go through partners that were like, oh my God, like, why did we meet them? Why, like, what was the purpose of that? And that's because they're awakening something within you that needs to be cleansed. So if you're going through a rough partnership right now, know that it will soon end, and a partnership that is actually meant for you will come in. So regardless of whether you're single or taken, there's a partner that is meant for you, that is fulfilling on a very soul level, and your higher self is leading you to that path. So let's see. Ooh, you have feathers with restoration, and staff with foundation. So I'm kind of seeing all these like little, I guess the raindrops type of thing, here and here. And I feel like this is talking about, this is kind of the blessings that is coming in for you. And each one of these blessings carry a drop of healing. So you've been going through these experiences where every day you become more and more whole. You become more and more empowered. And this takes time. This takes, this cleansing process takes time, this healing process, this purification process. So trust in that. The sacral chakra and the heart chakra are coming up more strongly here. So, with love, if you've been betrayed in the past, know that you are healing from that. And if you feel that, you just haven't experienced that intimacy, the pleasure that you truly crave with a partner, that part of you is also being healed. to make way to experience fulfillment, to experience deep intimacy, and happiness from a very deep level. You know, it's not temporary happiness. I feel like when you finally meet this person, there's a part of you that will heal, and there's no going back. You know, like you will heal so completely, you will feel so fulfilled and empowered within yourself, and it'll give you the strength to move forward, not just with the relationship that is meant for you, but in your life, in your soul purpose, overall. A lot more will open up. So what's happening now is, you know, you are being cleansed, you are being healed, and there's a temporary shielding happening while this kind of healing process is happening, because the foundation is being built right now. Like, you're being healed, you're being prepared for someone, and when it finally clicks, you know, there's no going back. So that's all for you, pile 4. This is beautiful energy, or pile 3, sorry. This is beautiful energy. Trust in the process that you are in. Your higher self is helping you heal. So at this time, things may actually seem confusing and chaotic, and you may actually not be feeling hopeful, but know that it will shift, and know that this hope will reawaken within you and will attract the partner that is truly meant for you. So I hope you enjoyed that, pile 3. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Welcome, pile 4, to your reading. So let's start with this archetype card, and you have the Shaman. Ooh, this is really powerful and deep. So a shaman is someone that, you know, kind of like a mystic, a sage, a rishi, the high priestess. So many different types of archetypes are also kind of built around this. So the shaman is someone that has a deep, like, well of wisdom within them, kind of to do with everything, with the cosmos as well as the earth. You know, they carry so much wisdom about so much and everything within them, and the journey to becoming one can be very challenging. I feel, you know, to become this person, one must go through their own journey of, like, learning and transcending so many lessons, but the knowledge and the power that is within is just so unmatched and is so unique and is so valuable. So with you, pile 4, I feel like this is the kind of journey that you are on. You are a seeker, you are a healer, you are, you know, a mystic, a witch, or however you identify. I feel like you seek so much truth, you seek understanding, you seek to heal and bring peace and love into the world, and you will accomplish this mission. And I feel like there's certain things you may be going through in your life right now that doesn't make sense. You may not identify with this particularly, but you are going through certain shifts in your life, or certain lessons or phases in your life, because ultimately you are meant to be this person. I feel like the earth itself has you very close. Like the earth just loves you. The earth loves everybody, but the connection between you and the earth is very deep. So you may find that, you know, you're the type of person that you seek nature, you seek to be at peace with nature, you just crave being in nature, but you also crave the truth. You crave knowledge. You crave wanting to know, like, the secrets of the universe. You're so drawn to, like, what is beyond, rather than what is kind of mundane and earthly and, your day-to-day responsibilities. So if you kind of resonate with that, then, your higher self here has a message for you. So let's see what comes up. You have deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences, touching earth, planting something new. So yeah, like the earth connection again coming up strongly. There's something you are meant to birth in this earth. It could be, you could have an interest towards kind of natural remedies or healing or environmentalism. You could have a natural tendency towards those types of areas. Yet there is something new for you to discover. Perhaps a new method, a new, something new that you will discover and grow and build. And I feel like at this time you are on this journey to becoming, the shaman, and a lot is coming up for you. I feel that your past life memories may be coming up, a lot of like deep emotions, just really maybe with no cause of knowing why you're feeling that way. Maybe there's a sense of you that is feeling kind of lost at this time, not knowing why you're here, where you belong, what you're meant to do. All that is kind of leading to confusion on your path. Just confusion and like a longing to know why things are happening, why things happen, and kind of experiencing these purges. I feel that like random purges of emotion. So let's see what else comes up. You have stand up for yourself, key into wisdom. So with these cards, I feel that, the journey that you are on right now, your higher self is letting you know that you are learning to empower yourself. You are learning to tap into the wisdom that you hold. And perhaps it's not clear yet. Perhaps like you have all pieces of the puzzle, but it's not fitting together. You have some information, you have some ideas, but nothing has come together. And I feel like at this phase in your journey, you're just discovering yourself. You're learning who you are. You're tapping into, you've barely scratched the surface with what is within you. So all that I feel is like coming up piece by piece, and eventually the picture will become clear. But at this time, there could be confusion, there could be a sense of, feeling lost, feeling like you have no idea why you're here, what you're meant to do, feeling alone. But that this is part of your journey. You're learning to come into your own power, because you may feel like, why don't I have other people around me? That's because there's so much within you that you have to tap into, and that is coming up that, I could bring 100 people to you and they still don't match up to the single power that is within you. So when you understand yourself from that perspective, that you are someone who is so deep into your own self, you're learning so much about yourself. Other people don't even think about this. And even if they try, I don't think they even come close to tapping into as much wisdom and power as you already have. But you have so much more to go. And I don't think people can reach your level. Most people around you, I don't think can even reach your level, even in like 10 lifetimes. So that's where you are at pile 4. You are a little bit kind of advanced in your soul journey and in your own spiritual empowerment. And, you know, you may find that hard to relate with people around you, but let's see what else comes up. It doesn't, I feel like other people's influences here doesn't really matter. So, you know, be kind to people, let them go. Let them be who they are, and know that, you know, you're on a different journey altogether. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Ooh, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, the Tower. Okay. So with this pile, I see that your journey has been, you've been patiently waiting until it's your time, until you can finally just be yourself and live and be happy. There may have been a lot of betrayals. There may have been, you know, this sense, feeling like you don't belong, feeling that everyone else gets to enjoy life and you don't. This sense that no one really sees your perspective or agrees with you. No one sees the world like the way you do. But there's a shift happening here, pile 4, and your higher self wants you to know that. That so far, like, yes, your life has been challenging. Yes, there has been heartbreak and betrayals and waiting and longing. But it's not all for nothing, because there's something coming in for you. You're gonna tap into this cup of love that will be so fulfilling, will be so empowering and amazing that nothing else in the world will really compare to what you are accessing within yourself. And I feel like this shift will be sudden. I feel like right now you're going through feeling like, oh, like I don't belong, I don't know why I'm here. But there will be a sudden shift, and suddenly everything will become clear. All those like pieces of the puzzle that you've accumulated will finally start to make sense, and that will open up like a new portal for you, almost a new world, a new path. With this, you know, planting something new, I feel like it's in the process, like, you know, something is being planted, but hasn't quite bloomed, and you haven't quite figured it out, but you'll realize it's kind of always been there. You were always meant to be on this path, and you'll understand why things had to happen the way that they did, because it was necessary to bring you onto this path of like self-healing, self-discovery, self-empowerment. Let's see what else comes up. Ooh, a mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you, and staying focused, hold the course. Yeah, so, you know, this again, getting High Priestess vibes with, you know, I kind of mentioned this with the shaman as well. And you also have an owl here twice in your reading, which, you know, owls talk about just inner wisdom, deep wisdom, ancestry as well, with past life. You know, here like wisdom from multiple lifetimes that are coming up, and kind of awakening within you. So your higher self is asking you to trust, and just trust the process, because things will change, things will shift unexpectedly. And I think it's close. You're very close to this shift. So don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Just keep going where you are, because you are meant to come into this healing energy, this healer energy. So you have buried in earth with transference and insects with support. With this pile 4, I feel like support and wisdom will come to you through very unexpected sources. So keep an open mind. Listen to your intuition more than your mind, more than what you perceive with your eyes. Focus on what your heart is telling you, because you're going through all this for a reason. And with both these cards, there's an energy that things don't appear as they are. Perhaps like the energy here is so subtle that you can't really notice this. And you're looking at your life and maybe you feel that everything is upside down. Everything is kind of the opposite of what you imagined, but all of a sudden it'll become clear. There's a sense that you are being helped in ways that you can't see. With the insects, like I don't think many people really like insects, but they do so much for the earth, but we don't really see that. We don't really understand that. And I feel like there's so much support for you behind the scenes. There's so much help that is coming to you. There's also protection for you that perhaps you're not even aware of. And all that, your higher self is letting you know that, you're in safe hands, you're in good hands, because your future is very important, not just for you, but also for the earth, for other beings on earth right now. There are a lot of people, I feel, even if you don't see it now, you are a blessing for them. You are a guide for them. So without you, even they're lost. So you're not just on this journey for yourself. Like the earth just, it's like taking care of you and nurturing you, because it's like, hey, I need you too. The earth is letting you know that she needs you as well. So have faith, pile 4. Know that there's a lot going on that you don't see right now. And, it's okay for you to feel like things are not working out. It's okay that you feel that way, because things may appear that way. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that hold you back, because that phase will soon end. That there will be a shift. So you're going to go from, like waiting to like, you're actually going to be living the life that you want. You're going to go from, a phase of not being understood to being so loved and accepted and feeling so fulfilled and complete. And you're going to go from lack to abundance. So all that is shifting, even though it's not clear right now, but it will change quickly and suddenly. So until then, hold the course, pile 4. Your higher self is letting you know that you are safe, you are protected. There's a really unique destiny that is meant for you, and there's so much that you will learn within yourself that I feel like the unexpected that I'm catching on to here is kind of you may think that you have to go somewhere and learn these lessons or seek this wisdom, but it's actually all within you. And I feel like maybe it's kind of suppressed at the moment to protect you, but once, you know, the time is right, all that will awaken within you, and you'll realize that you had all this within you all along to manifest a completely new world and beginning, and all that will become clear in time. So trust in this journey, pile 4. Trust in yourself. Your higher self is taking care of you, and you're in good hands, and everything will become clear in the long run. So trust in that, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.